My invite at, bro? On the hoop. Nah, you ain't send it. You talking about it. You ain't talking about nothing. Big dog, big bear, nigga, on the wall. Dude ain't sent no invite, bruh. Man, send it again. I don't got it. You see, I ain't capping. Niggas in my stream see it. Good with the chat. This the Western Conference, man. Gonna play Texas. Was March Madness basically. Final four. Yeah, I got Texas, and then I'm gonna play. Team is this I got San Diego. Yeah, next after I beat him.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. It'll be Texas off the tip. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Cunningham. Holmgren with the block. Smith outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, Embiid right at the rim. That looked easy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Williams with the screen. Pass to Embiid. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Embiid's got 5 now.
Wow, that is just a beautiful shot. Embiid with great touch from distance.
Here's Harper. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Williams with it. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
It's so difficult to contain Williams. He's using his strength effectively to create that contact inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Williams drops them both. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Harper. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Texas making a switch here. Here's Flag. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
Here's Flag. Nice move. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Texas.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Embiid. 5 points in the game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Texas with a rebound. Here's Flag. He's got 5. And that one is hammered home.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Pass to Williams. Over Durant. Williams' shot is good.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
There's the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And Williams punches it home.
And Jalen Williams that time showing you that explosive athleticism.
Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Now here's Cunningham. No points yet. Embiid's shot is good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
For three, Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Williams from long range. Texas with a rebound. Drives to the hoop.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Pass to Cunningham. From outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Texas has possession. Screen by Durant. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Pass to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Outside, Williams. There's Cunningham with a three. No good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Cunningham outside. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Five ticks left in the first quarter of the game. Irving for three. And that's not going to go. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Texas ahead, up 4.
19.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Texas in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Here's Barnes. Good work defensively by Towns. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Vassell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Thompson scanning the floor. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Banchero. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
On the wing, Vassell. And here's Johnson. Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The drive by Irving. And he banks in the layup. And Texas leads by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Vassell. There's the screen by Johnson. Back to Thompson.
Texas foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Barnes. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A tight game here in Oklahoma City. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. To the middle. Banchero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
On the wing, Vassell. Barnes a screen. To the paint. Pass to Thompson. They double team Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. The 3 from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Banchero. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Edgecombe. Yet to see a basket. Outside Barnes. From deep. Texas with a rebound. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Knipple, no good. Over to the left wing. And there's the drive. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Texas leading by 4. Up top, Banchero. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Banchero. Now Irving. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Texas. The 3, Vassell. Gets the 3 to fall. Vassell's got 6.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Harper. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Thompson with it. Durant covering. Outside Butler. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Thibault. Holmgren outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Thompson. Ooh, stolen by Smith. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Harper. Give him 8. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
Mobley down low. Holmgren with the block.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish from deep SGA. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Durant. Butler can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
SGA deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 9.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Texas ahead. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now Cunningham. No points so far. To the left wing. Embiid inside. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. And here's Butler outside. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Holmgren with it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Vassell from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Flag. 15 points in the game. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. Vassell comes with a double. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Embiid, high post. Screen by Embiid. Vassell outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Here he goes. Great D that time from Holmgren. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. To the inside. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Barnes. 4-3. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Barnes from point-blank range.
Well, Barnes plays with a real edge. It allows him to get in there and mix it up with the big boys.
Pass to Towns. Here's Flagg. He's got 15. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Williams from long range. Texas with a rebound. Here's Flagg. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Williams on the wing. Pass to Butler. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Over Towns. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And, Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada, too, eh?
Of the North.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Mobley, no good. Texas leading by 4. Towns on a screen. Inside. Tipped. And stolen by Mobley. Down low. Pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Here's Flagg. 15 points in the game. Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
And Texas has possession. Here's Harper. Give him 8 points now. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Kane has every shot in his bag.
Up again. Pass to Harper. Left side Durant. 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Vassell outside for the lead. Sinks the tray. Vassell's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Screen by Embiid. Cunningham drives in. From 18 feet away. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Butler with a steal. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Leading by 1. And when we return, we'll get them. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Texas with the ball. Here's Flagg. Driving in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
There's a screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's Flagg. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Mobley. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Driving inside. And that one's good. Flagg.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Mobley, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Flagg. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Over Butler. Durant's shot is off. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here's SGA to the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And Embiid throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Barnes. Barnes a screen. 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Takes a 13-footer. The kick to Durant. Tries again. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you. And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Embiid. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, and when he's healthy, Embiid has proven that this is what he's capable of every single night.
Here's Flag. Up top, Holmgren. Clock at 6. Oh, he can't get the layup.
They've been winning the rebound battle today. Another big board right there.
Now Embiid. Outside Cunningham. Now Vassell. Here's Embiid. Jams it home.
Joel Embiid coming up big. So reliable in the clutch.
Here's Flag. Now Holmgren. Big Chet throwing it down.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Now Embiid. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Flag fires. Ooh, the shot misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Cunningham. And the 3 misses.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Holmgren. Holmgren completes the second chance.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outwork in the defense to get a second chance look.
Williams outside. Booyah! He sinks the triples.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Stolen by Vassell. And they're on the break. To tie it up. It's good from beyond the arc.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Banchero. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time. And it's often a very tight window when you skip it across court.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Now Vassell from deep. Holmgren there for the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops. And that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. And an intentional foul right there.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Williams! The putback cashes it in.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
Welcome, everyone. On to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
Now here's Butler, following the shot by Kevin Durant. And it's Butler with the jam.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
Inside, taken away by Williams. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
And there's the drive. And it's Flag missing. Outside Williams. And stolen by Flag. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Embiid wide open. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Here's Flag. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Texas shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw good. Flag. And he makes both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And stolen by Thibault. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Flag. Misses the three. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And that's why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Flag. Goes up. And Flag throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Embiid. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Embiid's got 7.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass the Butler. Williams for 3. Texas grabs the miss. Here's Flag. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler. The Longhorns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So he gets them both. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
Here is Cunningham. Still without a basket. Driving to the basket. Misses from short range.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Left side, KD. Back to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Durant. For 3. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Mobley. The kick out to Williams. Plenty of space. No good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
And they take the lead.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
And Mobley throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
And Butler on the break. You can't give him any room to run or you might get your feelings hurt.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Right side, Williams. Back to Cunningham. Going inside. Pass to Butler. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Towns. 1:20 left in the first. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Off with the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bottle him at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here is Durant. 5 points in the game. He takes it in and finished off by KD.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up.
Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Pass to Towns. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's SGA. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. They're up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Outside Irving. Shakes him. Mobley with the block. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And it's Irving with the ball for the Longhorns. It's a 3-point game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
And it's Irving missing. The drive by Barnes. Outside, SGA. 17-foot shot on the way. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Flag. He has 6. Into the lane. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Johnson outside. Barnes the screen. Back to Johnson. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
Well, his shooting is unbelievable.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
To the inside. Holmgren can't hit. Thompson with it. Now defended by Flag. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pass to Barnes. And here is Johnson.
Right here.
Ring shot on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Holmgren. And he banks in the layup. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
There's the drive, and Flag throws it down.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now Williams. Embiid in the corner. Embiid knocks it home from distance.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Down low. Can't get it to fall. Vassell outside. Williams with a clean look. It's good from long range. Williams has got 5 now.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And good that time.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Vassell outside. Now here's Williams. He has 5. Devin Vassell, and that's good. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Holmgren outside. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here is Cunningham. Scoreless thus far. Embiid inside. The kick outside to Butler. The putback. A second chance effort. Williams for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Here's Flag. Goes back up. No good on the layup. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's Cunningham. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Mobley inside. Over Towns. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Cunningham. Left side, Williams. Vassell outside. That shot off. Texas trails by 10. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Flag with it. 10 points for him. Good D by Mobley. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shots good by Williams.
The D can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
And here we go. Mobley heading to the hoop. Over in the corner, Williams. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you guys.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams making some changes here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Knipple with the rebound. Texas trails by 9. Screen by Durant. Now Harper. Still scoreless. Outside for KD. And the Longhorns take on 2 more.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, SGA. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Harper. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Thompson. Texas grabs the miss. Here's Harper. To the left wing. Here's Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And here's Embiid. 12 points for him. Out to the right wing. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Shot clock at 5. Harper. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Harper. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Pass to Cunningham. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA with the throwdown.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And he makes that one. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
The kick out to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Harper. Driving inside. Out to Smith. Outside Harper. Texas needs to get off a shot. Smith wide open. He fires. That falls. High speed that time from Harper.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And that one's good, SGA. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Flag with it over Williams. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter.
56.
Up 8.
The away team, 64. It's the fourth quarter.
And with 3. Quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Flag. They set the screen. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Barnes buries the long-range jumper.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. And his guys love when he throws it down.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the inside. And stolen by Butler. Pushing it up. And out of bounds, the Longhorns will take it.
Coming on the floor for the away team, number 20, Joel.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now, flag. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
On the wing, Thompson. Embiid the screen. And they recover it. Rimlocker, Joel Embiid.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And another miss by Texas. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Smith right side. Durant for three. And another miss by Texas.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Embiid inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Smith on the wing. Looking to end the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Thompson right side. To the paint. Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. One on Holmgren.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to KD. It's stolen by SGA. Puts up a three. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith.
Third personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Team foul.
16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Now Embiid. Oh, the dunk!
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Flag. Here's Towns. Outside, Smith. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And he drives in. Oh, and he jams it right over Cooper Flag.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And again, the Longhorns, no good. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Pass to Butler. Now here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. KD can't get it to go. Now here's Thompson. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Texas. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Number 5.
Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Towns.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The drive by Thompson. Texas grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Pass to Kneppel. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Left side, Towns. Off target from three-point range. It's Thompson off the drive.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Edgecombe with the steal. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here we go. Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Now Holmgren. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it from the wing.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Harper. Takes it inside. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Embiid. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. And stolen by Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Goodness, Cade was way back there. Look at him expanding his range.
Outside Durant. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got his second basket of the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Pass to Durant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Mobley on a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Shot is up. And there's another one for Texas.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Cunningham drives in. Texas with a rebound. Irving with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Puts it up. And it's Irving missing.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Now Butler, averaging around 5 points a game. That one falls. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to a spot and rises up.
Not a miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Williams. And there's a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Williams punches it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Brunson on the drive. From deep, Mobley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Durant. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Seconds left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Brunson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
This one for three. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Here's Harper. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Leading by 17. And back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Harper. And the bucket is good. Harper's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Mobley down low. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Mobley. Towns with a rebound. Texas trails by 15. Here's Harper. The kick out to Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Barnes a screen. For 3, Vassell. Buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Mobley. Thibault with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Towns down low.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Texas trails by 15. Here's Flagg. He's scoreless. Here's Durant. The rebound by Embiid. It's Thompson, high post. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Nice shot by Durant.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Oh, misses the dunk.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys?
All right, thank you, Allie.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Holmgren using that length inside.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Butler. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second team foul.
.157 left to play in the half. Embiid misses.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside, SGA. A clear look for Embiid. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid, but that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Holmgren, left side. Joel Embiid with the board.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Butler surveying the floor. Thompson right side. 5 on the clock. And it's flagged with a rebound. Texas trails by 15. The shot misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Pass to Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmgren's got 8.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here's Thompson. The shot that time not on target. So we conclude the first half.
Your home team
Up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with the second half upon... We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Texas trails by 15. Banchero outside. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barnes. On the wing, Thompson. And he makes it on the layup.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. up here. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Mobley. Texas with a rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Back to Towns. Mobley grabs the board. Williams from long range. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Texas with the ball. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Banchero in the post. He's got 7. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Mobley with it. Oh, my goodness. How about that? Ooh, powered down with both hands.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over flag. SGA can't get it to go. Texas trails by 12. Pass to Towns. Here's flag. SGA covering. Towns on a screen. The kick out to Banchero. And another 3 for Texas.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The kick out to Banchero. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Barnes, it's good. Barnes has gotten 4 this quarter.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And out of bounds. Texas will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Number 20, Joel Embiid.
Texas trails by 13. Here's Harper. Give him 8. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Harper misses. And here's Butler. Give him 8. Outside, SGA. Outside, Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with the rebound. Texas trails by 11. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Brian?
A team effort. Oh, Embiid with the highlight of the night.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You got to love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Here's Towns. Excellent D there from Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Screen by Holmgren. There's the triple. Bullseye! Chet hitting for three.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Now here's Cunningham. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. 4 on the clock. Thompson in the post. Three-pointer Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Embiid's got 9 points now in the second half. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Irving missing. Here's Thompson. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh. There's a screen. Pass to Thibault. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Kevin Durant used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Goes up on the wing. And that one drops. Cunningham's got 5 points.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Well through 3.
54.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Thompson. Pass to Embiid. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Up top, Holmgren. Back to Durant. Irving with it. Holmgren outside. And here's Durant. From deep. Thompson pulls it in.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Over to the left wing. Out left to the wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
3 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
On the wing, Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
This guy is one of the fiercest finishers I've ever seen.
How many times have we seen him slam it down right on top of a defender? Screen by Durant. Down low. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
And here's Cunningham outside. Counted from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Durant. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Texas making the switch here. Here's Flag. Driving in. Williams grabs the board. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's SGA. And it falls all over the rim and in.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
Holmgren. Mobley grabs the board. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And here's Flag outside. That shot is off. And here's SGA. Mobley left side. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
The three, Durant. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 11 feet out. That one a little long. Texas trails by 20. Texas working the ball around now. The baseline J. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. SGA with it. Guarded by Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And that one's good. Flag.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's SGA. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And he knocks down the first one. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. And here's SGA outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Butler with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's SGA. And it's Irving with a rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for Texas. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Cash, he's 9 for 14 in the game.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Can they get it? Rejected by Barnes. And he's able to get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Now SGA.
Good. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Can't get it to fall. And so the home crowd treated to a win.